I came to the church on Sunday morning and we couldn't get in, but I don't know who was speaking on Sunday morning here for this church service. But we came back Sunday night and I was very sick and I knew this is the last time that I would see the church and I'd see my children. I wasn't going to make it for the next month and I would be dead. And when the service ended, everybody walked out and I saw two ladies speaking to Prophet. And I said to my daughter, please can we just go? I need to see Prophet. I just wanted him to pray over my soul and like give me the last rites that I would make it and go to heaven. Anyway, I got to Prophet and everything went south from there. He touched me on my hand and next thing, I don't remember anything. I just stood there looking at him. It felt like my tongue had rolled up into the back of my throat and I couldn't speak to him. My arm started shaking, my right arm, and I kept on looking at, not realizing what was going on. And next thing my hand went into a position, because I've done karate for 8 years, it was in a killing position. And I had to be told, something was telling me, you have to kill him. And this thing had already explained to me, with my experience, it's one step, and I would have hit Prophet in his chest here. I would have shattered his rib cage. It would have pierced his heart, all of their ribs. And this thing had already said to me, the two men on the sides of Prophet would take 2 steps to get to me, and the next 3 steps, 4 steps. So they wouldn't have got to me before I'd killed Prophet. And I don't know if it was my Holy Spirit or an angel or what it was, but it stopped me from killing Prophet. Next thing I remember, I was leaning forward, I must have been looking at the floor, and my head had twisted, and all I saw was these white tackies. By the time I got to the 3rd pair of white tackies, I was back to myself. And I had this white towel in my hand. I was very confused of what happened. And then my daughter and I left, Candace and I left, and I asked Candace, what is this white towel in my hand? And she said to me, smell it. And she said, you've got to keep this towel under the pillow for the whole time you're here. And I said to her, Prophet must think I'm a total idiot, that he must have been saying stuff to me and I wasn't answering. Candace then turned to me and said, Mom, you hadn't stopped talking. You were talking the whole time. She says you were lying. She says, I knew it wasn't your voice. It was my voice, but it was different. She said, you never stopped speaking to Prophet. I couldn't even warn him that I was going to kill him. So I just thought to myself, so who was speaking? Anyway, we arranged with Pastor Marie, and on Saturday I came for the F1. And Pastor Marie, I filled out the form. My grandfather used to be in Freemasons, and my sister dragged me to see Sangomas and that. And in the back room, Pastor Marie, it was like chiffon coming off me when she said about the Freemasons and the Sangomas. I thought, well, this is nice and easy. We'll get rid of these people. And then straight away, my hands went up again. And I knew I'd gone into the fighting position again. And I just thought to myself, what is wrong? Something is very wrong. And somebody said to me behind, okay, we can go to the front now. And I sat there and my hands were still in the fighting position. And I must have frowned or something, because a lady came and sat next to me and she said, what is wrong? And I remember saying to her, there's something seriously wrong. And I felt a hand on my back. I don't remember anything else again. And when I came to, I actually saw Pastor Marie's white t-shirt. Now this thing had coiled itself around my spine. And as Pastor Marie, that I found out it was her, this thing was on my spine and it was twisting my spine so bad that I thought, today I'm paralyzed, because it wouldn't let go. It was like an anaconda, and it pulled itself as she was speaking. It would let grip, but then it would hold again. And then when I saw it was Pastor Marie's white t-shirt, I know I said to this thing, you weren't expecting her, were you? And this thing just unraveled, and it took off out my right shoulder. And then I came to, and it was Pastor Marie holding me. So they were gone. And I've been so happy since then. I can't stop smiling at home. I laugh a lot more. My marriage is now on the ups. I get along with my girls now much better, and I'm grateful.